Hey, young, fresh out the.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And to throw right away, Thompson Robinson. And his first pass is incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Colt defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And the Colts are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
From the 31, here comes second and a yard. Throwing is Rodgers. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 55 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Touchdown, Colts. Stephon Diggs. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Thompson Robinson now. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Thompson Robinson now. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. You look at this Colt defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Going for it. Thompson Robinson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So, interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Rodgers. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Man in motion is Agnew. Now it's Rodgers. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now an end around as Cousins will just pop this forward. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice consistent gain.
Again, it's Cousins. Thomas has got it, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Cousins.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And this throw will be intercepted.
It's Deonte Banks with it.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
That's good for Packers.
Throwing is Cousins. But it's caught. Tompkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Brian Thomas,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
Following the interception, Cousins. And Thomas has it.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Good route here. Yellow, yellow, yellow. What's that?
Now Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Cousins. That is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Brian Thomas
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
On play action, now Rodgers.
He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Again, that's Hurst.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Now 2nd and 5.
Rodgers to throw once more. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Now the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
26. Back north.
Dueling the man in motion.
On play action, Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Devin Tompkins deep to return it.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Quaker Omaha.
Now Cousins.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. Cousins now. He's got Thomas yet again complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4.
Zebra.
To throw is Cousins. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
3rd and 2.
Cousins to throw it. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stephens, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Now that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Play fake. Cousins. He gets it to Thomas. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
1 receiver left, 3 to the right. To throw, Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Cousins. This is caught. Touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon.
And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rodgers now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope they don't come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there for Indy. 57 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mark Andrews, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Thomas has got it. Complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's Cousins. He finds his man. Complete. It's Thomas. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
4th down, Cousins. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. To throw is Rodgers. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 23. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Throwing is Cousins. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a 1st down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a 1st down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 14. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Throwing, Cousins. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Now Cousins. And it's a Packers touchdown. Brian Thomas from 6 yards away. And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there. The ball's going to come out to the 40.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Rodgers. And Diggs has it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now it's Rodgers.
Able to locate Andrews here on the out route.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Rodgers going to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Second and 10.
Number 50, hey, you block over here.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And now here's another interception. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. That he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Cousins.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. And the Colts are right back in this football game.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Zuerlein now for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Packers 35, Colts 28. Zuerlein is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now Cousins. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Cousins. And Thomas has it. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Cousins to throw. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here's Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Back to throw, Rodgers. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This crowd, boy, in a state of shock. What was once safely in hand is now a tie game as the kick is away here. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's 1st and 10. Now Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. To throw, Cousins. Pass complete, Thomas. Through the middle of the field. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Point after try forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Rodgers to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. The way he he's throwing the football today. Almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now Rodgers.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Number 50, and you got 26.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This is 1st and 10.
To throw is Cousins. To the right side and complete to Thomas. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here's Cousins. Thomas brings it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy...
Oh, look at this! It's intercepted! Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And the Colts are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Here's 1st down.
To throw is Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Rodgers to throw.
And this one complete to Doolin.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. To throw is Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Pass complete. Finds Thomas going across the middle.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. Play fake. Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
First.
On play action, Cousins. But it's caught. Tompkins. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. To the air again. It's Cousins. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Cousins. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those real...
And he is in for the score! And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
So, it's a win here for the Colts, and we've said it so many times.